Sat Sri Akal. Welcome back to another health show, a series of 2016. Still going on to my healthy handbook of 2016. Both तरह दे तुसी resolutions कीते आ. My resolution is to carry on with the mission with the Akal channel and keep on bringing you the health shows, which cost me a lot, but it's probably missionary work I'm doing. Sometimes I look up the heavenly skies that the amount I've spent on the money on the food, I could have a world tour. Jokes aside, 5-year shows kar diya in other channels, but gratification is coming a lot through Akal channel now. But my biggest joy is ke bachya ne apne diet change kita by looking at the shows. They are mocking the recipes, they are shopping for them, they are cooking for them, and I think sometimes aapa apniya char diwara vich bhul jane a. There's something that we have missed out and something that we have defaulted in bringing our children. Mera program criticism da nahi hai, it's constructive criticism but jagrati. I'm not criticizing anybody. Maybe I am lacking knowledge. Maybe you need to come and tell me what I need to say. Maybe you also need to say what programs you would like more in the health shows to project. But no one program can be dedicated to one person's illness. My programs are under an umbrella. I come with a parasol handle and I spread that off as you open an umbrella, and I fan out everything just like an umbrella does. I close the umbrella before the end of the show with the pivot point, giving you the goods and reducing the bads. That is the parasol I carry. That is the parasol I'll carry on with the Akal shows, and I hope you'll keep watching. Chal rahe ne ke, obesity and bad fats. Why is it that the BMI goes above 25 according to your height and weight? There are issues. Height and weight has to be an issue. And age factor. Whether you're a male or female, that also comes into the basic metabolic index, which is BMI. Huge issues have started coming on to the English channels, that huge obesity. 20% of tax is being added to sugar. I'm so grateful. About time. That sweetened drink should be reduced and should be penalized for 20% tax. But those who want to drink will carry on. Those who want to buy the chocolates will carry on. And also I'm waiting to see whether they really mean what they say, that all the sugars and the sweets will be picked up from the till sections. And that's where the biggest problem comes up. But then I hasten to think, when you walk into the petrol station and you have a queue of 5 people, pehlo, gora ja gori thade more khade a, they only intend to pay for the petrol. But as the queue is still waiting and the people are still paying, they're screening on the left side, on the right side, what is the chocolate. So on the screen there could be different chocolates, and just before they are going to, they grab 1, 2, 3. They had no intention of buying that, but that was called a temptation corner. I hope that the government will stop the temptation corner, help us to become aware and help us to realize and for us to be educated. 40-foot aisles yogurts diya pad gaya, all sugar loaded. Yes, I'm saying have yogurt in the right season of the year, keep watching the shows, and go for fat-free Greek yogurt. Go for fat-free yogurt. Don't go for full cream milk. Go for other optional, protein milks, which is almond milk. Especially for our vegetarian people. Full cream milk hunda unna di trolley ch, white bread hoegi, biscuit hoege, not biscuit, biscuit, and paneer hoega, and there's no fruit. You need to scroll around. Sometimes my children used to say, Mom, stop looking at his trolley. He knows you're staring at the trolley. And I would say, if only I could tell him to take something different for the family. But they got 6 milk bottles, all full cream milk. Yes. Bachya vaste good milk is good, but there are other milk options which I've said in my shows. Keep listening, keep looking at the cook shows. I won't mention any right now. But nutrition jado low ho jandiya, that becomes illness. Then the person is going to go into subjective mode. Obviously, foods that are bad, I will also address them. 1970 to 1990, all sorts of, sodas and ice creams and salt snacks have become generously high servings in our daily diet. Not mine, but generally for the public. We used to have good ice cream, homemade. We used to have, if we did make any fries in our time, it used to be in the right oils. And even when I have done my programs and I've done children's programs, I've brought in light olive oil or rapeseed oil for frying, and I tell them to spill it to the girls I hire for cooking. and they'll say, no, Dr. Majid, ਤੇਲ ਡੋਲ ਰਹੇ ਨਾ? ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ ਵਰਤ ਕੇ ਡੋਲ ਦੋ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਟੀਨੀਆਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਪੱਕ ਕੇ ਘਰ ਲੈ ਜਾਣਾ। and I would have a little cry in my heart and then say, ਨਹੀਂ ਕੁੜੀਏ ਮੈਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਫਰੈਸ਼ ਟੀਨਾ ਦੇ ਦੂੰਗੀ, ਆਹ ਤੇਲ ਨਾ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾ ਘਰ, ਇਹਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ ਵਰਤ ਕੇ ਡੋਲ ਦੇ। At my daughter's wedding, after it was 9 years since we had ever put kadai, and I only put kadai to please my mother because she wanted me to make a 3/4 glass of gogle, which I thought was not really ceremonial. I don't know what I was going to justify by making gogle, which is made with the good. ਉਹ time India ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹਾਂਜੀ ਗੁੜ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ, ਸ਼ੱਕਰ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਸੀਗੀ, ਗੰਨੇ ਦਾ ਰਸ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ, but those were consumed because ਉਹ ਹਲ ਵਾਂਦੇ ਸੀ, ਹੱਟ ਦੀ ਕਮਾਈ ਕਰਦੇ ਸੀ, they were sweating. England ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ or western countries ਵਿੱਚ biggest problem ਕੀ ਹੈਗਾ? We don't sweat generally, hence body brushing is very important. Power walking, taking your number 11 bus, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੈ ਟਿਕਟ ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਮਿਲਦਾ 11 bus ਦਾ? I don't know. I know it's stuck on our body from our hip down to our foot is number 11 bus. Whether it is red or blue or double decker, I don't know, but we've got a number 11 bus. We never have to buy the ticket. Let's go walking, let's go speed walking, let's go power walking, let's go mild jogging if you can't do serious jogging, then stop, then walk. Get the power, get the heart to thrust the blood, get the adrenaline, get the feel good factor, get the digestion going. Jadon tusi chalde a, what is the structure from the upper chest to the lower chest? It is all moving. This system from throat to lower hip is so complex. How many organs are caged in there, from heart to lungs to the stomach to the pancreas to the liver to the spleen to the gallbladder to the small intestine, the large intestine, the kidneys at the back, and the adrenal glands? I've forgotten how many there were. Did you keep up with my count? I hope you did. So those are the organs all so complexly put in this system of ours that we need to power walk. If the weather is wild, people have gyms. I know in Ivor people have spent 30,000 pounds on gyms for the Shoshabashi. ਇੱਕ ਮਹੀਨੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਨੇ ਜਿਮ ਵਰਤਿਆ, ਫਾਦਰ ਨੇ ਜਿਮ ਵਰਤਿਆ, ਮੁੜ ਕੇ ਜਿੰਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਖੋਲੇ ਜਿਮ ਦੇ। So I guess it was just black money made it into white, and status ਬਣ ਗਿਆ ਘਰ ਦਾ ਕਿ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਜਿਮ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ 40 ਫੁੱਟ by 20 ਫੁੱਟ, but the usage is zero. And ਘਰ ਦੀਆਂ ਬੁੜੀਆਂ, they would not go into the treadmill, ਘਰ ਲੱਗੇ ਹੋਏ ਨੇ, but get yourself, get off those televisions and those plays and dramas, and we look at the beautification of ਬੁੜੀਆਂ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਬੈਠੀਆਂ ਨੇ, ਸਾੜੀ ਦੇ curves ਵਗੈਰਾ, ਉਹ ਵੀ curves maintain ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਕਰ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਨੇ? You need to find some encouragement to do something for yourself. ਦੇਖੋ my program which I raise here is only awareness. Until you don't make an appointment, I cannot, please do not just call me ke obesity the diet page though. That is just actually demoralizing my program and literally my profession. So until you do not come to me, until you do not listen one-to-one, and I have to ascertain through the NES program ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੀ wrong ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ, then I can show you enlightenment. I've got women who have started the program in November, have taken a challenge, and they said 3 ਮਹੀਨਿਆਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਆਵਾਂਗੇ ਅਸੀਂ, we'll walk through your clinic having lost stones and stones. I really am looking forward to the information I've given these women. So, you know, snacks and high salts and MSG are seriously bad because they weigh the kidneys. I'm always talking about pink salt and trying to encourage usage of pink salt. Again, is high in magnesium, better absorption, not a load on the kidneys. Then comes in, you know, cereals, that's wheat. Bread, that's wheat. Bagel, that's a flour. Croissants, a white flour. Lunch, white bread, another flour. Snacks, some more flour-based biscuits and biscuits. Sham di roti, another flour. We've just become a society of flour. Stores ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਦੇਖੋ 40 by 30 foot aisles ਬਣ ਗਈਆਂ ਨੇ, and special corners. You smell the fragrance of bread. Surely it's very inviting. But the yeast content in that and the rising agents, once a while treat yourself to good linseed bread, seeded breads. There are some seeds in some breads, not naming them. They have such cheap seeds that you can feel the grit, and there's a kratan in the taste of the bread. The wheat is inorganic. Inorganic wheat is seriously dangerous, seriously bad, seriously contaminating. Please, the Roundup spray on wheat is so dangerous. Have a read on Roundup spray. It will give you goose pimples and you'll think twice. Spelt organic flour is the best flour. Missi roti vaste tusi atta malavo. Ede vich I will quickly give you a recipe. Would be probably 1 batta, 1 bowl. Paper kalam tiyar rakh lo. I'll take a breather. That's 1 bowl organic spelt flour, half a bowl of soya flour, half a bowl of kale chade with the skin, 1/3 bowl mungi da atta with skin, a 1/4 bowl of bajre da atta, and a 1/4 bowl of millet flour. Mix all these up, store them. Palo anna bana lo. Do you like it? Which pao join te good amount of fresh methi missi roti banao. That will justify. That will slow down the rush of sugar into your system. What does wheat do? It's a carb. What does most Indian dals do? They are carbs because we have boiled them and cooked them in pressure cookers. We've released the gluten in the dal. It's become a saturated carb, a carb that's going to become sugar and a high load onto the pancreas and the system. And then yes, there are protein dals. Yes, there's proteins, bean family. Yes, there's tofu. Yes, there is good amount of almond milk, unsweetened. So these are the protein foods that we need to justify for our body and our well-being, and reduce, go for red potato, go for, in my cook shows I have shown even how to make chips through orange sweet potato, and used it in various concepts. And some new shows will be coming. I hope you'll keep watching, keep encouraging the staff in Akal channel, keep giving us blessings. Without your blessings and without the power of the Sangat, any charity we do, it does not justify the hard work behind the scenes, the hard work I have to do sitting here, speaking at, sometimes doing 4 shows on a track, 4 hours non-stop. Only the management know my time taken, and the camera team who give me dedicated time and their service. I'm eternally grateful to that. So obviously going in for a good healthy breakfast, which is going to be the green juice. Let's go green. To the end of the show, 5 minutes, I'm going to be looking at the clock. That 5 minutes before the end of the show, I'll be indicated by the camera team that I'm running into time, clocking into time, and I need to give you the green juice, and keep that ready, a paper and pencil. Missa atta dasta. Obviously having a good amount of the odd oats once a while in the morning. Good brand oats, not instant oats, are important to slow the GI, it's low glycemic index food that doesn't rush up sugars into the system, so you feel satisfied. It doesn't, the other cereals, I'm sorry, I have no story about that. I do condone that seriously. They are very mucus forming, they are high in sugars, they are fortified with minerals and vitamins. Why is anything fortified? When something is dead, then other things are added in it to bring fortification, So when food is whole and nutrition, you don't need to fortify it. Obviously a handful of nuts and seeds a day, must include pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds, and a good amount of diet. We should include good protein complexes, reducing the carbs, whole grains, and good fats are important. Pinya launch kiti hoiyan. I have got pinya for weight loss, I've got pinya for cholesterol, I've got pinya for blood sugar, I've got pinya for blood pressure, I've got pinya for normal pinya, I've got pinya for constipation, I've got pinya for brain food, and I've got pinya that are called super brain food. I'm sure a lot of people have tried them. Keep ordering them online, which is sales@majidshop.co.uk. Such a simple way to order. We receive the message. Often the goods are left the next day or on the same day. Delivered to your doorstep, recorded delivery. Je tusi Birmingham clinic cho aan ke leke jana chahde to save postage, then you feel free to still call on 07-886-880591. These are the pinya that you can collect. If you prepay, you don't have to wait. Just walk into my clinic. The boxes are ready for collection. The same thing in Ivor. People have been consuming pinya all last year and during the festive season, and starting with new orders for the new year. I'm really grateful for you to appreciate the launch of the pinya that were a story of my lifestyle and life pattern, that if I can consume them and promote them on a healthy profile to my community with fantastic herbs that are added, which you will say, oh my God, you never knew pinni doesn't have atta, it has no sugar, and it has no salt. I'm sorry, no fat. Salt, sometimes we have to add in only one formula, which is a pinch of sea salt. So that is the pinia story. Can they name 5 fruits, say 5 vegetables khao? Make sure they are organic and in good state. Should be probably semi-cooked raw salads. Zarur rakho. Har ek meal de vich 45% of your food should be a mixed greens, should include cabbage, red cabbage, white cabbage for amritaris, and should include raw organic beetroot or mildly cooked beetroot per organic. Should include organic carrots because they are root vegetables. And this is things that you can actually take. I also sell great amount of fantastic tofu of different brands, chili tofu, tomato tofu, tofus with herbs, which people buy in boxes of 10s. And tofu is used instead of paneer. My tofu sells at a rocketing quantity. People can freeze them, come home. Thad to kuch bhi nahi baniya. Do a stir-fried tofu, put down some sort of halloumi cheese, feta cheese, mix up a salad, and you have got like shashlik tofu, done it in the cook shows, shown you in the cook shows. I hope you can follow that. So that is again a protein diet and a protein food. Monounsaturated fats are good for you, so is avocado and nuts. Avocado is a great fruit that should be consumed about half a day. For some people, I have to say half for lunch and half for dinner. Olives, not in brine, not in vinegar, in natural oil. Olive oil is very good. No trans fats, and snacking over chips and overbaked and over fried foods is no good. Yes, there's Doritos, yes, there's baked crisps, those are okay. Obviously, can they 5 colored vegetables hone chahiye ne, and 20 minutes minimum brisk walking karo, jogging karo, and spend maybe 35 pounds less on the sprays and the candles and the oven cleaners and the toilet cleaners and bleaches. Use that money for soda crystals, which is only £1.9. It used to be under £1 before 78 pence when I used to buy over 12 boxes in the store, and they used to wonder whether I have a grocery store, why I'm buying so much soda crystals. I still buy soda crystals. Better to have 3 mini meals than 3 big meals, but keeping timekeeping. The biggest problem of obesity in the youngsters, in IT industry, in every kind of profession is they miss the breakfast. So I say eat breakfast as a king, Raja Vangar breakfast khao. Lunch like a prince, Shahzade Vangar lunch khao. Dinner as a pauper, halka dinner. Ajkal the winter de vich note karo din chote hai, so we are trying to, our daily routine was, dinner was about 5 o'clock ritual. Still carrying on with the same, that you have had a good 3 hours before you hit the sack. But having dinner and hitting the sack at the same time, your body is chucking the nutrition of breakdown of food all night. Your liver is working. You'll wake up extremely exhausted in the morning because your body is not broken down the foods. Organic broccoli. Organic, please go safe. Organic kale patte, not available. I'm sorry, I'm not promoting kale because it's waxed and they pre-cut the leaves, and I wonder why they're cutting. Ajkal kale patte sabat nahi milde, there's something hidden. Koi bhi patta cut lo, ode jehda rasa ya, taniya cut ke rakh lo. The rasa will dry. Taniya fresh katto te odi vashna and the water residue in the stems has got the most important nutritional value. The same for methi, the same for chives, the same for oregano, for every herb. Hun gore bhaj bhaj ke kande, oh my God, coriander, how delicious it makes the food. Or sadde bacche ka coriander, juwa wanga kat ke dal cho bahar rakh dinde, nikke bacche, jawak. The mother creates the taste buds of the child. If you are promoting tea, and if you are promoting laddu and rang barangiya sweeta and rang barangiya cereals, you should be promoting other good herbs for your children. Hide the foods. I've made the burgers. I've made various things in hiding the foods. I've made pancakes, hiding the greens. That couldn't have gone wrong because the pancakes were delicious. The camera team will fulfill that when they are actually done the shows and when they're editing. Tami mooch pani anda. I think about the food that I've done maybe 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago, and I say, oh my God, bada swad siga. And swad tade hoega je tusi khud isnu karonge. My program is not like it's just not entertainment, it's educational. I hope to see the education journey mein kari promote through my years of having spent money on my education. and offloading it to you, not saying कि I'm going to hide it from the संगत, but बुलंद आवाज़ नाल अकाल चैनल ਦੇ ਮੰਚ ਤੇ ਆਣ ਕੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਜ਼ਿਕਰ ਕਰੀਦਾ, ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਢੇਸ ਦਾਣ ਦਾ ਸਾਡਾ ਕੋਈ ਇਸ਼ੂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਜਾਂ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸ਼ੰਕਾ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਨਾਲ ਕੰਪੀਟੀਸ਼ਨ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ. I am original and truthful to every bit that I say, and I keep my originality. I do not copy anybody. That's how I promote my shows, or every kind of show, moving away from paneer. All the red fruits are very important for any obese. Empty calories in food are dead calories. So if you're eating food that's overcooked, if you're eating food that's fried, if you're having soups with high amount of fats in there, or bad fats added, you think you've bought some fast food from the store, it will justify. I'm sorry, by 2 o'clock you'll be absolutely exhausted. Go for quinoa, millet, and these are the things I'm promoting as well in my shows. Avoiding all kind of fizzy drinks and cordial drinks as well, which are not good. Reducing your teas completely, going on to green tea, which is the powder tea. Have half a teaspoon in 750 mils of my pure stone ground tea in a flask to work. China, मैं जब अपनी degree कर रही थी, I used to see why Chinese are drinking so much tea. Little did I know many months later that they were carrying green tea. The pure green tea stone ground. That means it's not gone through heat process. That means it's not been packed ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਟੋਰਾਂ 'ਚ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਨੇ 325 ਦੇ 25 ਪੈਕਟ. It is just for your comfort. ਇਹ ਡੱਬੀ ਨੂੰ ਕੰਮ ਤੇ ਰੱਖ ਲਓ. This is lasting you 1 month. This ਡੱਬੀ is 1 month of your life. ਔਰ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਟੂਡੀਓਜ਼ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਸੀ ਦੂਸਰੇ ਸ਼ੋਜ਼ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਂ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਡੱਬੀ ਲਿੱਤੀ. A month later I saw they didn't have their stomachs. I said, what did you do? They said the green tea worked as a massive detox. So that's great, but please, has to be the right kind. ਬੀਬੀਆਂ ਸੁਣ ਕੇ ਭੱਜ ਕੇ ਸਟੋਰ ਤੋਂ ਫੂਡ ਲੈ ਗਈਆਂ, ਨੂਡਲਸ ਲੈ ਗਈਆਂ, ਸਟੋਰ ਕਬਾਟ ਵਿੱਚ ਰੱਖ ਲੈ ਗਈਆਂ, ਜੂਸਰ ਲੈ ਗਈਆਂ, ਗ੍ਰਿਲਰ ਲੈ ਗਈਆਂ. After a month, it's in the cupboard. And the children say, चल मम्मी बीमार है, टेक अवे लैने. पर मम्मी बीमार किदां आई, फिर मम्मी बच्चों ਨੂੰ बीमार करदी है. ਇਹ story चलदी रहेगी. So if a mother can come and this beautiful dinner on the table, मेरा mission was not only work, my mission was to present beautiful food on the table, looking at children's weakness, hiding things down. Other days when I was traveling so much and studying, while my children were studying, I was still studying and paying my fees, their uni fees, their school fees, their flat fees, and their whatever outgoings they had. I was still studying. Education is never ending. I'm trying to just promote something that I've learned to you to educate the community. Maybe ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਜਾਂਚ ਹੋਏਗੀ, ਮੈਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਨਾਲ competition ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦੀ. I'm humbly at the service of Akal Channel. ਅਖੀਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ obviously keeping away from all the junk foods and having good amount of lemon as well, with a bit of manuka honey, which is a better choice, but that doesn't indicate for any diabetic. Please take note. Akhir de vich my super green food going green. Please take a paper and pencil, likh lo. A hai a handful of organic spinach, 1 courgette, a handful of fine green beans, asparagus, 1 handful of asparagus, 2 organic pears, with half an inch of ginger, and I'm not saying kale patte, any other greens that you can add. Cabbage, sometimes people will feel gassy, and go in for organic broccoli, about 5 shoots. Do this in a juicer, masticating juicer, not in blending process. Have it in the morning. This is so nutritious. This has kept me going. I'm on my 3rd hour of still talking to you, going on to the 4th hour. I have got proof with my team sitting here knowing that I'm going to be speaking for 4 hours. Let's not decline our health. Let's take us ourselves to a green healthy world, and let's reduce obesity across the globe. Take care of yourself and each other. I'm not saying go thin, I'm saying go healthy. Take care of yourself and each other. Saryanu Sat Sri Akal.